everyone, this is Priyanka Bharwani and today I have with me Anuprabha Prashant, who is an Art of Living faculty. She helps kids tap onto their inner power and their intuition. She's also a certified yoga trainer.
Thank you, Priyanka.
Of course, so glad to have you here, and
Same.
I have to tell you all, she's also trained my son who's 10 for the intuition process, and it's so lovely to see him and the way he meditates and the Sudarshan Kriya, and also it was really amazing. They had blindfolded them once during the process, and he actually predicted something,
Yes,
right? Blindfolded. You had shown him a picture or something.
Correct. And he did blindfolded, he could tell what is ahead of him.
Wow.
And not only him, I think every child who comes just is able to do that.
Okay, so diving right into the conversation, what is intuition and what is the power of intuition in kids?
Yeah. So intuition, if you've seen, you have this gut feeling.
Okay.
Each of us have this.
Yes.
Yeah, the gut feeling. You think about somebody in the morning and then you end up meeting that person.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, it was such a coincidence I met you. Correct? But this is not a coincidence.
Okay.
It's actually intuition that's acting at a subtle layer. That's intuition.
Yes.
And we don't realize this. Now, for us adults, there's a lot of noise in our head. So we are not able to listen to our intuitive power. But for children between the age group of 5 years to 18 years, we can't tap this intuitive power. Now, how does this come? So how do you get knowledge? You get knowledge through three ways of attaining knowledge. Mm-hmm. One is through the senses, right? Mm. You see things and you understand something. You hear, you touch, you feel, and that's how you get knowledge, correct? Yeah? And the second form of knowledge is through your intellect. You learn. So you know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. But you have learned that it's not the sun rising in the east and setting in the west. It is the sun, the earth that is revolving around the sun.
Right.
That's the intellect.
Yes.
So you get knowledge through the intellect.
Yeah.
And the third and the most superior form of knowledge is the intuition. That is from the space of silence. That is from the spirit. Children do not have aversions, do not have cravings. They do not have judgments. They do not have any concepts.
Yes.
So it's from that clean slate, we get the child in a very joyful state. The child is himself in a very happy state all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That joyful state, then we calm the child's mind through various techniques of breath and pranayama and through various techniques, And that's how the intuition just comes from the space of silence.
Okay. So you're saying that you first teach them how to meditate, which sort of calms the mind and the nervous system.
Correct.
And that's where the intuition process is born.
Yeah, so we have a lot of techniques.
Yes.
There are some, many exercises, techniques, there are pranayamas and meditation.
Okay.
All this coupled together, we get the child in a very happy and a calm state.
Okay.
And then from the calm state, from the space of silence, from the spirit, intuition happens.
Lovely.
So this is very scientific. It is no voodoo kind of a thing.
Okay.
It has been founded by His Holiness Shri Ravi Shankar ji.
Yes.
Yeah. So Art of Living, as you know, the founder of Art of Living is His Holiness Shri Ravi Shankar ji, and it is this concept of intuition process has been designed by him.
Okay. So what exactly happens in the intuition process? Like, for our audience who doesn't know about what intuition is, what is intuition? What is the process? What is it that we can derive out of it for our child?
Correct. So, see, Einstein himself has said, intuition is a natural gift. Unfortunately, today science has become a must.
We don't use it.
And we don't use our intuition, which is inherent in us.
Like you said, we think it's a coincidence, but it's actually intuition.
It's actually intuition.
Yeah.
And adults, there's a lot of chattering in our mind.
Yeah.
So we are not able to listen to our intuition.
Yeah.
But children, once they start listening to their intuition, so after our process, our process of the breathing techniques and the various techniques that we do in the process, their intuition is tapped. Now, how do you know it is working? We blindfold children.
Okay.
And children are able to tell what is ahead of them. Be it, identifying colors, shapes, anything that you give.
So they actually do it?
Yes.
So you mean to say they are blindfolded and
and they are able to tell what is
And if
ahead
you
of them.
have red color,
Yes,
I mean, if you show them a red
yes,
color, they can.
It just flashes in front of them.
Wow. And what is the power of this? I know it's intuition, but
Correct.
How is it that it works?
Yeah, so that's what I said. From the space of silence, so they are in such a calm state that automatically they are able to catch what is there in the consciousness.
And they don't need to see it.
They don't need to see it.
They just know it.
This is the third eye. This is the sixth sense. This is the most powerful sense that we have. Amazing. This is tapping into another level, dimension, another faculty of our consciousness,
And so it's really interesting. And like I said, my son has done it himself, and I totally recommend it for all parents. It's something that you can only do at this young, tender age, because as she said, as adults, we just cannot do this because there's so much noise around us.
Correct.
We can never be in that calm state anymore.
Correct.
So you all should try it.
In fact, let me also add on.
Yeah.
So how does this help the child? Now this is blindfold practice. The child is
that's
able
what
to
I was getting to.
Yeah.
How does it exactly help the child? I mean, they know how to identify things in front of them, but how will this help them in the long run, in the future?
No. So let me come to that. So children are blindfolded and they're able to tell, right?
Yes.
Not only this, children are able to find missing objects.
Oh, really?
Your phone is lost, you should actually tell me and I can tell the students, there.
Oh.
Yeah. Children are able to, people who are missing, who are absconded, there are children who have guided the police correctly to get the person.
What are you saying?
Yes.
Oh my God, wow.
Children are able, firstly, they get this photographic memory.
Okay.
So they see something that just registers in their mind,
Okay.
by which their exams and their grades in the examination improves.
Wow. I'm getting goosebumps. It's amazing
Yeah,
what you're
their
saying.
focus improves, no doubt about it. Meaning those are byproducts of the course, I would say. Studying more in less time, interest in non-favorite subjects, all this develops.
So it improves their concentration. It improves their power of the
memory,
the memory,
their predictions.
Okay.
And whatever they study and go in the examination, it comes there. Whatever they study, those things come in the exam. Okay. There are students
so
who
it's not just about a color or identifying something. No. This helps in a lot of practical ways.
Yeah, it helps you in a lot. Now, when the child is going for examinations, 3 hours, no matter what the child has studied, it is those 3 hours, the right thought has to come to the child at the right time.
Focus, concentration, and the power of just being there.
Yes.
That is what is something that...
The child, when he practices this regularly, automatically the right thought comes to the child at the right time.
Oh,
and
wow.
I always tell parents, our success depends upon one decision made right. Correct? Mm-hmm. And children, if they're practicing this regularly, automatically they'll make the right decision in terms of their careers, in terms of their relationships, in terms of their friends. Today, the child is, he can go anywhere in the world to study, and we parents are not going to be there with our children all the time, right?
They need to know what's right and wrong.
So they need to know what is right and wrong. And in this age of artificial intelligence, so much advancement in technology, this is there in our technology. Gurudev says this is absolute intelligence.
Wow. This is really, truly commendable. If kids can really know what to do and use their power of intuition, I think they can have a changed life.
Correct, yeah. And that's why they say it's going to revolutionize the entire education industry.
Wow. So talking about further studies.
Correct.
So how does intuition help? You are a career counselor by profession as well.
Yeah.
And how will the intuition process really help them to make the right decision on which university to go to, the kind of friends to choose when they go to university, their career path also?
So I will tell you, I have so many students who come to me and they have, and students who do the intuition process, I can see so much clarity in their mind.
Okay.
Because there is not much confusion. The process is such that they are stress-free, they are calm, there is a lot of clarity and they know what they want to do.
Yeah.
But it's their parents who are doubtful, so I go through the entire process and I see what they want is exactly what is coming out.
Because I think you're right. So it's so confusing. There are so many options out there. What to study, where to go, whether to go or no, which university. So I think having clarity of thoughts is so important for a child.
Trust me.
And I guess if you start young, it's going to help them when they're older.
Exactly. You have hit the nail on the head. Because when the child is young, in fact from 5 years, the intellect is not so much coming into play. They are very natural. They are very joyful. And they can easily catch their first thought. And that's how they start recognizing the thought.
Wow.
Then they trust the thought and they act upon it. That's the basic.
Yeah.
So when the child starts young, he's already attuned to listening to recognizing this thought.
Yes.
So it's always the intuition will guide the child in the right direction.
Yeah.
There are cases where students can preempt what is the patient coming. There's a medical, there's a doctor who has studied medicine, and she knows that the patient who comes in, what problem is the patient coming in with.
Oh, really?
They can preempt the disease
Wow.
also.
Oh my God.
There are cases where children have, I'm telling you, they have identified cases who have lost.
I've lost my phone yesterday. I really want to.
Yeah, you please send that to me. I was going to tell you yesterday, but I
Yes.
was also in a rush. You were.
No, I'm saying if they come now, they'll be able to do this.
We can check with them.
Okay.
So another thing is every child has a different ability.
Yeah.
So some children can color blindfolded. Some children, they color completely blindfolded.
Oh,
Some children,
within the lines?
Yes,
Is
some
it?
children can do that. Some children can identify objects. Some children can identify shapes. Some children can
Situations.
Yeah, some children are able to, blindfolded. They will be even non-blindfolded. If they can read, mind reading.
Wow.
They read the mind of the parent. They can understand what's happening beyond this wall.
Yeah.
Because they are so much in the present moment.
Yeah.
And everything is there in the consciousness.
Wow.
And at the advanced level intuition, children are able to move straws. I've got it, we'll see that. Children are able to bend spoons. And it is possible. It is you are just training your mind to do that.
It's all about training the
It's
mind.
all about training the mind.
Why
all
don't
of
they
us
have
can
this
do
for
that.
adults? It's really not possible.
So for
there's
adults,
so
we
much.
have the happiness program of
Okay.
the Art of Living, the
Yeah.
Sudarshan Kriya, where we help to calm our mind down.
Yes.
Then we have the advanced level courses. So that's a different trajectory. But
Okay.
intuition can work.
Only with.
Meaning kids, we are able to train them.
Yes.
All of us, if we practice a bit of meditation, yes, our intuition will get stronger and stronger. This has the ability to see without eyes, to hear without ears, to walk without legs, to move without hands.
Walk without legs.
The consciousness
Wow, that's a
has
strong statement.
No, the consciousness has this ability.
Okay.
And how do you know that? Meaning in a very subtle level, I'll tell you, in your dreams.
Yeah.
Don't you see without eyes? Don't you walk around without legs? You're doing everything in your dreams without actually doing it.
Yeah.
So this is the one of the state of our consciousness.
Wow.
So when they go to
Interesting.
this dimension of the consciousness, they're able to just get it. So if you see, this is an ancient technique and it has practiced all along in history, 5,000 years back. If you see, Sanjaya narrated all that happened in Kurukshetra,
Okay.
sitting in the kingdom. How did he do it?
Intuition.
Through the power of the intuition, from the consciousness, he just got it and he was just narrating.
Wow.
So this existed then. Gurudev has revived these techniques and has grown. And these children are really lucky to receive this wonderful wisdom.
Wow.
Much needed in today's age. Today when everything is available by the click of a mouse, meaning by just the click.
Yeah.
So it is very important that children know what is right, what is wrong.
So for parents who want to enroll their kids for the Art of Living program, they meditate in class, you'll make them do it. But how do we make sure they follow this and follow up at home?
So we also give them access to an app.
Okay.
Through the app, the child can practice this regularly. We have parent meetings where we, educate the parent into how the process works, what the process has, how they have to do this regularly. We explain the entire thing to the parent, to the child, and through the app, the child can practice this.
Okay.
And we also handhold children for 17 days where we make the child practice regularly, and then he gets on to practicing.
So talking about Art of Living for adults.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you all teach in the process?
Yeah, so let me tell you about the Art of Living. The Art of Living is a global non-profit education and humanitarian organization started by His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji in 1981, and it is spread across 180 countries around the world.
Wow.
Touching the lives of more than 80 crore people.
Amazing.
Yeah, so the only aim of Gurudev is to create a stress-free and a violence-free society.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you all achieve this through meditative practices,
Yes,
breathing,
it's a
and what else?
Yoga, meditation, and wisdom.
Amazing.
Very, very important.
And wisdom in what way? How do you
Wisdom in life, so there are good times, bad times, how,
So like talks about how to handle these situations.
He has made it so simple. Just 5 principles by which the entire, you get solutions for everything.
Oh, really?
5 pillars of the art of living,
Okay. And what's that?
So when you do it on the course, you will know it better. But I can just throw light upon it. Like good times, bad times, everybody goes through, right?
Yeah.
But it is the balance that is important in both good and bad times.
Okay.
Otherwise, we just get off balance. When there's something,
don't get very swayed away by good times.
Correct.
And not even, don't get too sad during bad times.
Because this is part of life.
Yeah.
So when you get this knowledge, automatically you shift, you become centered.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Then the second one is accepting people, situations as they are. That will save your mind.
Yeah.
The moment we are, in agitation with a particular person or a situation, your mind is affected.
Yes.
The moment you start accepting them as they are, you are at peace.
And how do we do that? I've tried really hard.
Yeah, so that's how the techniques also help you to...
So what are these techniques? Breathing, meditative?
So we have pranayama, we have yoga asanas, we have pranayama, then we have sudarshan kriya.
Okay.
It's a powerful breathing technique by which the physical, mental, emotional state, everything is taken care of.
Okay. Lovely.
And it's beautiful. And once you practice this, automatically you will be in that state, that centeredness comes into you. So whatever the situation, see, if your energy is high, your vibrations are good, you will not feel bad. You are able to tackle the situation.
It's all about your energy.
Exactly.
I mean, if you let the other person affect you.
Correct. Your energy is so high that you make a difference when you go to that place.
Yes.
And that's why it's very important for any one person at least in the family should do it. So that makes a difference in the energy at home.
No, I would love to do this actually. I know you've been telling me to come.
Yes, you should be able. You should be doing this. And apart from this, there are you do not bother about what other people think about you. Otherwise, we are so much caught up in thinking about what others are thinking about us. Yeah. So I'm telling you, these are these wisdom things. The wisdom tips.
So you all help with all these different points and how to overcome.
How to overcome it, and one of this will help you get out of a difficult situation.
Okay.
And of course, your practice.
Yes.
So the culmination of all this helps you to lead a happy life.
Okay.
So Gurudev says his idea, his vision is a society which is free from violence and stress, a body that is disease-free, a mind that is confusion-free, an intellect that is inhibition-free, and a soul that is free from sorrow. Wow. That is the birthright of every individual, and Gurudev is here to get this undying smile in our lives.
Yes.
No matter what the situation is, no matter what the circumstances, if your mind is at peace with yourself, nothing will affect you.
100%, of course. That makes a difference. So can you show us some breathing technique that will reduce anxiety? Because I think all of us are anxious these days with something or the other on a day-to-day level.
Correct.
So some breathing technique that will just calm us down.
So when we are stressed, what happens is we frown, correct? So let's iron our wrinkles here. So let's just iron this up. Yeah, to begin with. That's one. Yeah, that's one. Then when we are stressed, our smile disappears, correct? So let's smile a little bit. Take your index fingers and just loosen up the knots that's here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that helps a lot to, reduce the stress levels. So a lot
and any breathing techniques for anxiety?
Yeah. So there are a lot of breathing techniques.
Yeah.
So one is the Bhastrika Pranayam. It's an instant energizer. So what you do is make a fist in front of your shoulders. You breathe in and you open up your palms and you breathe out forcefully like this. This is also called bellows breath.
Okay.
So breathe in, 1.
Okay.
In, 2. So you do this a couple of times.
That's an instant energizer.
It's an instant energizer.
Okay.
Makes you feel good, and there are a lot of other breathing techniques. We teach kids, straw breathing. I also teach kids yoga. So a lot of techniques are there.
Yes.
And even in the program, in the happiness program, you'll learn some techniques.
Okay.
So most of us have this neck and shoulder pain. So Gurudev has given us a very easy technique. Wherever you are, you just do this. So you can try this. Your thumb is like this, and your fingers are behind your head like this.
Okay.
Yeah, your thumb is straight down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And place your fingers behind.
Yeah.
Look straight and let your eyes look to your right and your left.
Okay.
Right, left, right, left, right, left. Do this sometime. Then you up and down, up, down, up, down. And then you rotate your eyeballs from
Okay.
right to left 3 times, left to right 3 times. Then you open your eyes wide, close tight, open wide, and you also blink, 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 blink.
Okay.
And then once you do this, you relax and you see that instant change in the
Wow. Amazing.
pain.
So thank you so much. I think this was the most insightful session, and I think all parents will be so intrigued and will definitely want to get this done with their kids. Anything you want to end with?
Yeah, so that's what, in this age of artificial intelligence, this is absolute intelligence. And it's time we harness this inner power of the child. Yeah,
So true. Thank you.
thank you.